So why it takes guts to get on that airplane and most will not do it. A lot of people watch my YouTube channel and they like me because I don't edit anything. I'm actually here. I tell details. I do lives and show you guys everything in real time. Anything can happen. People are showing up, jumping on the stream. People are threatening me, you know, wild stuff happening. So a lot of people like that I'm really showing it. But, you know, the truth be told, and I'm realizing this, and I'm not trying to, you know, toot my own horn here or anything. Could obviously be the dumbest thing you ever do for certain people and the smartest thing for others, but happiness is paramount in our lives. And the sad fact is, most people will never have the guts to get on that plane. And if they do, it'll be for one of those 2-week millionaire trips at best, where they meet a girl at the airport, they treat her to a bunch of stuff, even though they're, you know, making 40 grand a year in US or whatever. They'll be a big star over here for 2 weeks, and they'll take her and her full family to a resort, and, you know, they'll come back home and then explain reasons to themselves of why they can't live here. And a lot of people won't even ever get on that plane because the flight's so long. They don't like to fly. They don't have a buddy over here. They don't, you know, trust it. They, you know, they don't have any way to make money here. They'll just kind of live vicariously through my channel and many others. So a lot of people are liking that I'm kind of showing exactly what it is and what it isn't, and telling the good, bad, and the ugly, and going live and just showing you what it is with that, rather than talking about all the girls and talking about the beaches and talking about the, you know, the this and the that. You're actually getting to see it. But the truth is, it does take some guts to get on that plane. In my case, it seems to have worked out since my YouTube channel is, you know, has turned into a bit of a thing and really a really strong community. And, you know, for every one of me, though, me and my buddy were talking about it actually just now, there is many failures. There is many people that they tried to do it and they failed. They came out unprepared financially. Their YouTube channel flopped. They, you know, got taken advantage of by a woman, or essentially what I call it is giving away your money. A lot of guys come out here at an older age with their Social Security check, knowing that with $1,200 in America, you're homeless. You're a bum on the street. I'm gonna keep it real. You're a bum on the street with $1,200 in America. Dead, like you literally can't rent a room in someone's house with no kitchen and laundry privileges and eat top ramen every day for that price in any major city. Now, if you live in Alabama or your family can help you along or something, sure. But if you live in Los Angeles, New York, Las Vegas, Miami, $1,200 a month, you're homeless. You're straight up homeless. You can get food and a gym membership and take showers at the gym. Just gonna be brutally honest with you. So they come over here out of necessity. Another thing that happens with those people is they'll come over at, you know, 66 years old, and they probably haven't dated a 20-year-old since they were 20. So they're kind of in a situation where they'll be an easy mark for a meet at the airport with someone that's just seeing dollar signs. Just gonna be brutally honest on this channel, that's the truth. So they're coming over here companionship starved and necessity level because they have no savings and they have, or minimal savings, and $1,200 a month coming in, $800 to $1,200 a month coming in from Social Security. So it's do or die. It's Thailand, Philippines, you know, Malaysia, wherever, you know, you can get an apartment for 300 bucks, which are these places, you know, with the exception of maybe spots in Mexico or, you know, different stuff. So it's totally different than the way that I came over. I came over confident, had just been dating a woman in her early 20s in Los Angeles, California, one of the toughest dating markets. I came over at 45 years old with some SMV left, sexual marketplace value still left in any country. I came over, you know, not out of necessity from a $1,200 check, had no checks coming in, but had a nice little chunk of change and some other things going on, lines of credit, and YouTube, you know, fingers crossed, you know, it hit for me for now. You know, let's not get ahead of ourselves or get cocky, but it's been working so far. You know, I provide a value to my people, I provide a community, and you know, whatever, it worked on a small level so far, and we're just getting started. So for every one of me, there's guys that it didn't work out, and they're not going to tell their story because, you know, they're back in the States, or they're, you know, having a tough time out here, or they're, you know, doing whatever they're doing. They'd rejoin the rat race. You know, it just depends on the guy and what to what level he failed. And there's many guys that made it. There's many guys that have way bigger channels than me. There's many guys that came over here stacked with cash. There's many successful digital nomads, crypto traders, stock traders. You know, it's not just, you know, failures, but it's definitely a mixture of both, guys. So at the end of the day, you got to take that chance and get on that plane. You got to have the guts to get on that plane, man. You got to come out for 30 days. And if it all goes bust, it all goes bust. Beware of women that you meet online that just want to meet you at the airport. A lot of times they're not attracted to you. They're just attracted to your skin color. Being a Western person is a very big deal here. A lot of these people want fill-in babies and stuff. They're not just necessarily interested in you for you. They're more perhaps interested in your bank account. And you know, your American passport and the fact that you can give them a child that's going to have, you know, blue or green eyes or whatever. Just gonna be brutally honest on this channel. That's what I do best. So yeah, guys, beware, you know, take your time like I am, man. You don't have to stay single for 6 months and be lonely, but you can certainly not meet the first girl that wants to meet you at the airport. Get here, boots on the ground. You can put your feelers out there on the internet, but get here, boots on the ground. Get checked into your hotel by yourself. Take a deep breath. Fall in love with the Philippines, my friend. Fall in love with the Philippines. The Philippines is a star on its own without the women, trust me. Fall in love with the Philippines, and then, you know, go out on a couple of dates with different girls. Don't promise them marriage. Don't promise them anything. These girls will be talking about marriage before they even meet you. You got to fall in love with the Philippines. You got to get out here, boots on the ground. You can't just, you know, just decide that you're going to, you know, meet the first girl that wants you probably for your wallet, whether she's a good salesman or not, or kind of, you know, hypes you up about how great and handsome you are and stuff. Your value is identical to what it was in the United States. Your value has not changed one iota. You're simply in a different market where your value is stronger. That's all it is. So yeah, at the end of the day, just be careful, man. Don't come over here too starved for companionship. Don't think that you got more handsome. You didn't. A lot of these girls know that we're considered wildly rich over here. Our money's 55 to 1. So there's a big allure there. I'm not saying that's always what it is, and I'm not saying you can't do it that way. What I'm saying is take your time, man. If you're gonna stay here for the rest of your life or for a couple years or whatever, you know, don't sell yourself short and get with somebody that doesn't genuinely like you. Take your time and stay out here. Fall in love with the Philippines. Spend a few nights alone and then start fielding potential partners. Don't just jump in with the first person and end up in a bad situation, man, where you're getting taken advantage of, you're getting pressured, the family's asking for stuff. You want to take it easy, man. You don't want to get into a human ATM machine type of situation. And that's what happens to a lot of these older guys that come out here kind of starved and stuff, and they end up in a bad spot. So I don't want to see that to happen to anyone, any of my people, anybody watching this video. I want you guys to take your time like I did, and I want you guys to really, really enjoy the Philippines and fall in love with the Philippines first. There'll be plenty of time for all that other stuff. There'll be plenty of time to hook up with girls that are half your age, I promise. There's a lot of them, man. I turn down girls every day, and I've met some great girls. So I just want my people to be careful, and I want people to actually find genuine burning desire. You don't want to come 8,000 miles away to just be a human ATM machine, or to find an unauthentic woman that's looking for just a leg up in life and doesn't really have genuine burning desire for you. Nothing replaces genuine burning desire from a woman, and I can attest to that personally. So I just want my people to really be careful and just not end up in a bad situation, guys. Don't you know, don't fall for the first boat that comes in, you know, as they say. Kind of interesting, kind of ironic that I'm out here with the first boat that comes in. But yeah, guys, I just want everybody to be careful, and I want you to have the guts to get on that plane, but I'd really like you to keep your independence.